Hello, good morning, good afternoon, I don't think it's even the morning anymore. It's Monday, it's another weekly reading vlog, and I have filmed 3 videos this morning. 3. And I've also filmed 3 reels, and that's it, that's the productive things I've done. But I'm 60% of the way through Addie LaRue as well. I read another 10% of that this morning. Oh my god, this book is so good. It's a favourite of all time, it's a favourite of the year. Like, just, oh, so good. Victoria Schwab has such an amazing way of weaving a story, and the way that she's weaving this one, she's dipping between 16 to 1700s at the moment to 2013/14, and oh my god, it's so good. Love it so much. Her writing style is fantastic, and oh my god, Henry, he's like one of the characters in it is just, he's fantastic. He's the closest I think I could come to fancy a book character. It just doesn't work in my brain to fancy book characters, but I love him very dearly. So amazing book. Filmed 3 videos, filmed 3 reels. We're going to the cinema later to see Tenet, is that what it's called? I'm so excited. I've not been to cinema for since like January, February, and it feels weird to be going. We were a little bit like, is it alright, is it not alright? We've looked into it, we've asked other people that have been, and I want to be able to contribute back into the economy. I want to be able to do more normal things given that they are made safe for us now, so really excited to do that. I'm excited to look at this footage now to see everything I've filmed because I feel really productive. Our film showing's at 2. It's 12:13 at the moment, so hopefully I can get like 1 or 2, 1.5 videos edited. But I wanted to drop in with you guys quickly because I filmed everything else. I just haven't filmed an intro to the vlog. Got a bit of a mess going on down here at the moment. Hang on. Look at all of this. This is a mess. This needs to be tidied up. One of the videos I filmed is a haul that you'll be seeing in like 2 weeks. Well, I don't know from when you guys are doing this. I'm trying to pre-film because obviously I've got my move happening, God knows when, and I don't want to miss uploading because I'm busy moving house. So I'm excited. What was that noise I just produced? Anyway, hello. I was wearing a jumper earlier, but then I filmed 3 videos, changed my clothes so it didn't look like I was filming them all on the same day, and got a bit hot. So now I'm just in a vest top, being classy. I'm gonna catch up with you later after I've checked if this footage is naff or good. Also, yes, I've done a full face of makeup again today because I really enjoyed it the other day and it made me feel confident, so sod it, here I am. Okay, I returned from the cinema and from making just loads of content today. My brain is contented out, but also I feel very productive. But we watched Tenet and like, I knew it was going to be a mind-bending film, and I actually somehow managed to follow a good chunk of it actually, so it was very clever. Plays about with time, not time travel, but just time. If you've watched it, you'll know. It's a Christopher Nolan film. It's weird, it's clever, it makes your brain hurt. It was really good. I ate some popcorn as a treat. I feel full. I'm gonna go on a walk now and try and walk off a little bit of the popcorn. Then I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna shower or bath, and I'm gonna read Addie LaRue, and I'm gonna chill. It's been a really good Monday. I like it when I feel a positive start to the week like this because I feel like it reinforces the fact that I'm going to have a really good week ahead. So I've had a really good Monday. I'm really excited for the week ahead because also that stuff is happening, and hopefully this week I will get my date, whether that date will be this week or next week, to get the keys, which is so exciting. So that's all happening too. I've also decided that I'm really enjoying this makeup look of my like lip stuff and then some eye makeup. I've been doing just mascara for a while because I didn't want to have to do so much makeup, but I'm liking this look a lot, so we'll see what we can do there. It just takes a lot longer to do in the mornings and I'm working from home and I don't really feel the need, but I feel more confident and happy when I look like this because I think it looks nice and I really like doing it. I just can't be bothered sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Makeup complex. Don't you just love it? I'm gonna go do all those things I said now. I probably won't catch up with you guys until tomorrow, but hopefully we'll have read a good more chunk of Addie LaRue because it's so good. Hello and a very happy autumnal Tuesday. It's not autumnal at all, but it is September, which means kind of nearly autumn, maybe. I've got a jumper on, see? Look, long sleeves with a sunflower on it. This is from New Look and I'm a big fan. I've got it with my, hang on, can we see? Got it on with my yellow trousers because of course. but I much prefer dressing for the colder weather. I just find it more comfortable generally, and I like this kind of loose fit, and I can wear other colours other than yellow because my jumpers and stuff are not just yellow, whereas all my short sleeve tops pretty much are just yellow. And I love yellow, but I also like to wear variety. I'm about to go out for a walk with my mum and our dog in my lunch break. Gotta get those exercise points up. I'm in a competition on my watch for fitness with Lauren this week from Fiction Tea, and it motivates us both quite a lot to be as active as possible, and I'm determined to crush it because I lost last time, so... But yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you properly later, but just wanted to say hi before I sweat it off my face. Hello, hi, you joined me before I'm about to go on walk number 2 because I'm a competitive biatch, and this sports exercise competition that Lauren and I have going for a week, I'm gonna crush her. If you're watching this, Lauren, it's on. You guys can follow along and you can cheer for whichever team you want. There's no winners, there's no losers. Except me, I will be the winner. I'm not competitive at all. I've spent a good half of today thinking it was Tuesday. I even tweeted Happy Tuesday, and it is Wednesday, which shows you where my brain is at. This is what happens when we have a bank holiday Monday. It messes with the days of the week in my head. As much as I'm very thankful it is in fact Wednesday, days are a blur because I still don't know what day I am getting my flat keys, and I have got, as of Friday, a half day booked off, so I'm probably going to need to switch about some stuff there, but they say that getting your first home, and any home, is one of the most stressful things you can do in your life, and it's more the stress of just knowing the date or not knowing the date, because I have an electrician and I've got carpenters and I've got people that I need to book in, and I can't do anything until I have my date, and it's really annoying. So waiting for that to happen. I've started doing a social media diploma as well today through my work. I work in social media marketing, and I have done for about 4 or 5 years now, but my degree is in film production, which does surprisingly cross over in terms of like making films for clients if they need them. But I have not got any formal training other than my degree, which touched on marketing, in marketing. So I am getting a diploma, which is exciting and something that I really have wanted to do for a while. So this is a proper fancy diploma, which is exciting. So I'm studying at the moment for that, and it's quite nice to be learning something again. There was a little quiz at the end of it. I was like, oh God, I've made my notes, I've highlighted everything. I don't quite know how I want to make my notes. I like the idea of doing them on my iPad, but I'm currently writing them down. But I think it's taking me longer to do it like that because I'm having to pause and keep up with what the woman's saying, and I don't know. I like writing, so I might make a good notes book on my iPad for it, but I'm not sure. I will get there. But that's really exciting. I am enjoying the fact that I'm able to learn again. So this is my Ravenclaw head that's just like, you want to learn wisdom, get that knowledge. So I'm going to learn a bit about social media, which is exciting. I've got 30% left, just under 30% left of Addie LaRue, and I just love it so much. I genuinely don't want it to end. I love Henry so much, and just the whole thing is amazing, and I'm scared as to how it's going to end, and I've got 5 copies of this book coming, various different editions. I might cancel my WATERSTONES one because they've got a weird sticker on the front cover and it's more of the greeny browny cover than it is the blue, and I prefer the blue. But I just, oh God, I'm so excited for everyone else to read this book. I'm excited to have physical copies of this book. I'm excited to finish it, but I'm also terrified and scared because I'm worried that she's going to do something and I don't want her to. It's really, really good. I think there's no way I'm going to finish it today because I've got too much stuff that I've got to do, but maybe tomorrow. I don't want to finish it. I'm scared Victoria Schwab's going to break my heart. I'm going to go do a little bit more work. I haven't really had a lunch break today either. What time is it? Kind of gone past the lunch break point. This is what happens when I work from home. I just kind of dip in and out and go and chat to my mum for like 2 or 3 minutes and things, and like it just ends up accumulating to being little bits rather than one actual break, which is naughty of myself and I should do. However, I was going to go for a walk, but it's pissing it down with rain, which is lovely and cosy, but I haven't done my walk yet today, although I have logged 11 minutes of exercise because I just danced for a little bit, which works really well. So it's not all bad, but I do need to go for a walk. Maybe after work it'll stop raining, or maybe I'll just get wet. It's a hair wash day anyway, so it doesn't matter that much, but you guys would probably enjoy to come along for a rainy walk actually, so maybe I'll do that. I guess you'll know with the next clip that you see. I feel my coat doubles up as a cosplay outfit for Lala from the Teletubbies, and I'm okay with that. Poe was actually my favourite Teletubby, the little red one, maybe because she was tiny, I don't know. But dressed up as Lala for my walk because it's rainy. What is this aircraft? Look, a plane. Can you see it? There it is. I feel like when you're a kid and like you're in your early teens and your mum, can you even hear me over top of that? Shh. Okay, that'll do. I feel like when you're a kid and your mum tells you to wear your coat and you leave and you walk to school and then you take your coat off and you're like, no, coats aren't cool. There's like a good 3 or 4 years, maybe longer than that, period. Okay, this is going really well. Period where you think that coats are not cool. And then you reach adulthood and you rock the Lala coat. You rock it. And no, it's not raining too bad. It's just kind of spitting. But yes, I have the hood up because it was windy and my hair kept doing this. And it's still doing this. So anyway, hi. I did indeed come for a rainy walk, except it's kind of clearing up. But I've got my wellies on and everything. Look. Fun story. These wellies have been with me since year 9, which is age 13. And they, you know, I'm just gonna take this hood off. This is silly. Okay, there we go. Stop spitting. These boots have been with me from year 9, age 13, where we went on a battlefield trip to Belgium, across all the battlefields, memorials and stuff when we were in school, when I was doing my humanities GCSE, because we did it a year early. We got fast-tracked. I don't know why, but anyway, we went to Belgium and these wellies were bought for that trip and they are still my wellies now, which tells you that I really need new wellies because that was like 12 years ago, so oops. But anyway, hi, I want to walk. Sorry for this insane ramble, but field. Hi friends, it's Thursday. It actually is Thursday. I actually know what day of the week it currently is, I think. It's definitely Thursday. And, oh, I know it's Thursday because it's the 3rd, because, hang on, look what has come out. This is The Hobbit, narrated by Andy Serkis, who is the actor that plays Gollum in the films, and he's also a director of other films as well. And I have been waiting for this to come out so I can start my read of The Hobbit. The book's upside down. The Hobbit. This is the first book in the Tolkien Along, hosted by myself and Ashley from A Frolic Through Fiction and Lauren from Fiction Tea, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I've already seen, like, it's day 3 and I've already seen so many people participating and there's so many people in our Discord and it's so exciting. If you don't know what the Tolkien Along is, or if you want to participate, it's not too late, it's absolutely fine. I will link the video up the top here, but I'm really excited because I have been waiting for the audiobook to come out so I can read alongside, because I am a little daunted by these books. I know that The Hobbit is a children's book, but I'm excited to get going with it. This is going to be what I pick up properly once I've finished Addie LaRue, because I've got about 20% left of that and I really don't want it to end, as I made clear yesterday. So once I finish that, I will then concentrate more on The Hobbit and maybe pick something else up at the same time, because I will be listening to the audiobook and reading this. I don't know if I want to make notes along the way or if I want to just talk about it afterwards. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet because I don't know what to expect from this one, because yeah, the fact that it's a children's book, I don't know if that's going to make it any easier to read or if it's just going to be a heavy children's book, but we'll see. Anyway, I've been productive this morning already and before work have filmed a new video. I'm going to try and edit that in my lunch break / after work and get that live for Saturday, because I've got a couple pre-filmed because, again, I still don't know when I'm moving flat, so I needed to pre-film videos so that I had enough content to go out at the weekends if I were moving and not able to film. But I just filmed one that is like the transitional period between summer and autumn recommendations. I don't know what it's going to be called yet because that sounds unattractive, but that'll be up here too, because I think that'll be live by the time you're watching this, unless I change my schedule, in which case ignore me completely. I'm going to start work now and do a bit more of my diploma student, but I will catch up with you later. Hi, it is after work and I have been listening to The Hobbit on and off throughout my working day. I've listened to one chapter, which is about 30 pages, so I'm about 30 pages in, and I am pleasantly surprised. I honestly thought that this would be daunting, and it still is daunting, but I thought that this series would be very heavy, because I have read the first Lord of the Rings book, The Fellowship of the Ring, and there's a lot of heavy stuff in that. However, listening to the audiobook of The Hobbit, and I am obviously aware that this is a children's book, so it's not going to be as heavy as the trilogy will be. But let me live in blissful ignorance for now. I've got all of September to revel in this ignorance. But point being, Andy Serkis's audiobook is fantastic. The narration in it is so fun, and it just feels like a children's book, but also one for adults. And I have actually written in my book, hang on, I'll get it. So first off, I have tabbed all of the chapters, and I'm also using a ruler as a bookmark, but I have been writing in the book. I have not written a book since I was at school, and this feels so wrong, but at the same time I bought this book to make it messy. I haven't broken the spine yet because I can't bring myself to do that, but I respect books. I don't normally write in them. However, not that writing in a book means you don't respect it, but I know there's probably going to be people that are cringing seeing this. I wanted to be able to annotate this one, that is why I bought this one, versus the lovely beautiful hardback edition I have got. That one is not to be written in. But I'm doing it. I'm writing in a book and I'm enjoying it. It's making me read it in a different way because I'm annotating it rather than just reading it. And that's because Ashley and I are going to be having a live discussion about it on Instagram, so I want to be as prepared as possible. However, now I've got the dilemma of I'm about to go for a walk, I'm going to listen to the audiobook, but I'm not obviously going to bring this. So I guess I'm just going to have to jot down my thoughts on my phone if I have any as I'm walking around, or just try not to think too deeply about it for the half an hour that I'm walking around. So this is going well, really enjoying it, enjoying annotating it, and also very pleased with how pleasing that is going down the edge, and it's pretty much taken me all to the bottom, so makes it less daunting. Not that it's a big book, but at least I know where each chapter is. And there's maps and stuff in this one as you go through, so generally I'm excited. Hello, we're rocking on the Friday train today. It is the afternoon. I am 3 episodes into Umbrella Academy that I've had on in the background. I watched 3 episodes when it very first came out and never continued, and now I am back. So, woo, Friday. Nearly done with work for the day. I'm just about to go on a walk in my lunch break, providing it's not about to piss it down with rain, which has been what it's been doing pretty much every day I wanted to go for a walk this week. But I have got an unexpected free weekend ahead of me because I was meant to be painting my flat this weekend, but I don't have the keys yet because reasons I can't even be bothered to go into, and everything is out of my control at the moment, but I'm still waiting to get the date, which is potentially going to be 2 to 3 weeks away. So you can imagine from being told I would have my keys today to not having them for potentially 2 to 3 weeks is kind of frustrating, but it's fine because when I'm in, I'm in. And I have the luxury of being able to be living at home still at the moment as well. So what is happening tomorrow across social media I've seen, or not across social media as it happens, is a digital detox. This is something that Lush is running, and there's a couple of influencers involved. I know that Zoe Sugg is one of them. I wanted to talk about that on here quick because I think that we are in such a digital age at the moment, and everybody can be constantly on social media at the end of their hand. Your phone, your watch, everything is constantly fueling us with updates from the world, and it can be really stressful. I love social media and I hate it. I work in social media, so I have to look at it from a corporate perspective. I also work in it in a blog perspective and promotions for marketing and things, so I have to look at it from that perspective as well, and I try and use it as just a general enjoyment factor of sharing content. Obviously my social media outtake is going to be different from someone else's that doesn't work in it, because I have to think very differently about the way I use social media because I represent clients for my job, but also I suppose as well when you look at having an influencer account on social media and how that means I run it is very different as well to my personal Instagram account. So there's so many different heads I feel anyone has to wear when they're going on social media channels. And it can be exhausting. There can be a lot of fallout on social media. There can be, I think the thing is, anyone can share any opinion. People can be arseholes, people can be brilliant, people can be controversial, people can agree with everyone. Like, there's so many different routes you can take. And I think the big thing about social media is, to a certain extent, of you can get blocked, there is freedom of speech, and that comes with lots of responsibilities. Because yes, there's freedom of speech, but there's also the need to say the right things, the need to be educated and promote things that you want to promote and have that platform as your platform. And there are people that are trolls that obviously abuse the right of freedom of speech. And there are people that are desperately fighting for the rights that they believe in and things. There's so many different types of humans on social media, and you can find yourself perhaps having to watch what you say, or perhaps feeling too overwhelmed to even say anything at all, or saying too much. And there's just so many pressures from social media that sometimes it can just really weigh on our shoulders and push us down, and we need a break. So it's interesting to see that this combination of influencers and a big brand like Lush are getting involved in a digital detox, and it made me want to just have a little chat with you guys about social media and about the presence of it and the pressure of it, because I can't do the social detox tomorrow because of the stuff that I've got going on for work, for my work, that I have to just do this weekend, because I work 8:30, 4:30 with my day job, and then on my Books Nest stuff I have to put quite a lot into that because I post on so many platforms that I need to dedicate my evenings, mornings and my Saturdays to that. I always try and keep Sundays clear, but because I am in the middle of the move, I don't know when things are happening at the moment, so I'm really trying to get all my content done in advance. So the fact that I've got one more weekend that I didn't think I would have, I am getting everything done this weekend that I can possibly do in advance of if I, for example, move next weekend or the weekend after. I can't afford to lose that weekend, so I am going to have to be working on social media throughout the weekend, which means I can't join in, which is frustrating. But also I had to remind myself that actually I don't need a day to tell me to put down my phone. I can put down my phone whenever I choose to. This weekend I'm busy, that's fine. I don't want to feel punished for doing that, because also I have commitments. I've got things I'm working on. I've got things I'm working on with other people that I need to be able to do. And that's what this weekend is all about for me. But for example, I don't know what next weekend's going to look like at the moment, but next weekend I might not have those commitments. So for me, that might be a feasible time to think, I'm going to put down my phone. I'm not going to go on social media. And I did do this a couple of times in the summer when I found it all a bit overwhelming. I actually turned my phone off completely. And I had my watch on still, so if someone really needed to reach me, they could, but I turned off most of my main notifications. And it felt great. And it also felt like when I was going on my phone, I was going on it because I actually wanted to look and catch up with my friends and what they'd been doing, rather than just going out on it out of habit, which was quite nice. I read a lot more, I just felt more relaxed. But what I'm trying to get at is this day for digital detox is fantastic, and I love the idea of that, and I love that that's happening, and it's being pushed by such big names that everyone's going to be hearing about it. However, my first thought was, oh god, but I can't do it tomorrow because I've got too much going on. And actually, okay, I can't do it tomorrow, but that does not stop me putting my phone down at any other day, because it is important for our self-care and our mental health. Even if you love social media, I like it a lot. I often curate the space to be positive, and I try not to have any negativity in my space on social media if I can help it. And I try and make it a pleasant environment so that it's somewhere I enjoy, and so it doesn't trigger any form of anxiety within my mental health. But also, that doesn't mean it isn't exhausting, because of the constant different heads you have to have on for who you're projecting on social media and what you're projecting and what you're putting out there, and curating it as a safe space for you. So this, I suppose, is a reminder that if you can't digital detox for a day that's set by an organisation as one day, that's absolutely fine. If you want to get involved in it, great. If you had got involved in it by the time you're watching this video. But if you're not able to, pick another day if you want to. You don't need to be controlled as to when you digital detox. I think the brilliant thing about this campaign is that it's reminding us that we should just put our social media down sometimes, because it is hard to remember to do that when it is literally in your pocket all the time, unless you're a woman with a bigger iPhone, because they don't fit in pockets. But I'm excited to put my phone down at some point in the next coming weeks when I know I can do that and I can commit to it. Because if I committed to it tomorrow, it just would go out the window at like 10 AM when I start having to create content. But this is a long spiel because I find talking about social media really interesting, because I work in it, I suppose. I find it quite an interesting topic to chat more about. Maybe I'll make a whole video separately about that if that's something you guys would be interested to see. But I hope what I've said has made sense. I hope it's encouraged you guys if you feel the need to just step away for a day, whenever that day is for you. If you did take part in the digital detox, well done, good on you. And now I'm gonna go for a walk. I finished The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue last night by Victoria Schwab, and I'm not okay. I can't even say anything because it's not even out yet. It was 5 stars, broke my heart, really well written, beautiful writing, something for everyone, heart-wrenching, brilliant, fantastic. But I've got a little TBR stack for the weekend. I don't intend to get to all of these necessarily, but I'm going to show you what's on my stack. So this is what I'm going to read first, Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. Then we've got Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan, and The Hobbit as part of the Tolkien Along. I'm not going to read all of The Hobbit this weekend, I just am listening to it on Audible as well as reading along with it, which is nice. Started this very briefly last night and I literally read 10 pages, but this is also written in prose, which I love. I loved Poet X, also by Elizabeth Acevedo, written in prose. Fantastic. And then I just really fancy reading this because the blurb sounded really cool, so I'll tell you about this if I can get to it. Also, do you appreciate my pencil case in the background? It says pen orgy in here tonight, pencils welcome to. But this is my TBR. Now I'm crouched on the floor. We are going out shortly to, I don't know what it's called, like a little farm place. It's about like, it's gonna be like a 2-hour trip, not to get there, like just we're gonna be out for 2 hours or so, and I thought why not go, because I've got a load of content stuff to do today, but I also want to go out and do some living as well rather than just staying in and doing stuff for content. So I'm gonna be doing a mixture of the both, but excited for that. I will insert some film footage from there, and I need to go and film like at least 2 or 3 reels before we go, and we go in like 15 minutes. Oh.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
Good evening, it's Saturday evening and I have just been spending my early evening editing, as you can see behind me, and I've cleaned my room, I've watered my plants, I've edited 2 videos and I'm in the process of exporting and scheduling them at the moment. I'm hoping to finish a blog post I wrote in midweek. If not finished, then at least get a good bulk of it, because I've just got like the outline of the blog post at the moment, so that'll be Wednesday's blog post. I've got 3 weeks of tweets scheduled. And I've got 7 reels filmed. And we went to the farm thing, which you'll have seen footage from. It was cute. Ava enjoyed it. I like the goats a lot. I feel really productive. The reason that I've done all this today is because of 2 reasons. One, I want tomorrow off. I want it off. I have not had a Sunday off for a couple of weeks, and it is my thing that I make sure I have Sundays off. But there's always been a little bit of something I have to do, and I kind of make myself think, oh, it's okay, I'll just finish by 12. And then I'll still be having the day off, but that is not a day off. A day off is absolutely no work done. And I don't mind, like, I don't consider posting on my stories and stuff, I don't consider that to be an issue, but editing, writing blog posts, anything like that, I don't need to be doing that on a Sunday. So everything is done, well it will be, once I've exported this clip and edited this week's vlog. Then I'll have edited 3 videos today, but everything will be done, and I can actually have a day off tomorrow, which is really nice. Don't put any makeup on tomorrow, I'm not doing that. We're going for a walk in a forest, which will be really nice. And that'll be it. That'll be it. I'm going to sit and read. I haven't read much today because I have been so busy, and I read a little bit in the car of Clap When You Land. It's already really sad, as I thought it would be. The only thing I know about this book is that the main character's dad dies in a plane accident. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if I wanted to read it based on that, because I don't like those kind of books as much with family deaths in them. I just don't enjoy reading about that quite so much. But I really liked The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I really, really like Elizabeth Acevedo's writing style, so I'm giving this one a go. I really like the writing style, I just don't know if it's going to be too sad. I just don't like reading books that are too centred around death, because it makes me end up questioning my own morality and things, and it just makes my brain go in a circle of weirdness. So I'm sure most people probably think like that, but yeah, anyway. Point being, that's what I'm currently reading. I finished Addie LaRue yesterday, as I said this morning. I'm still hung up on that. It was amazing. I'm also reading The Hobbit and annotating as I go, and then I hope to read another book tomorrow as well. So I'm trying to be ambitious, but also I've got the day off, so I've got time to sit and read and play Animal Crossing, which I haven't done for ages, but I want to see what the latest updates have been, because I haven't played it since like 2 updates ago, so oops. But I wanted to wrap up this reading vlog here so I can take my makeup off, go and eat my dinner, have a shower, and then we're going to watch Knives Out tonight, I think, which is a kind of whodunit film, I I think. I don't know too much about it, but I'm excited. But thank you guys very much for watching another week's reading vlog. I will soon be moving. I will. Oh, that was another reason. I didn't actually say, I said there were 2 reasons why I got everything done today. Reason 1 was to have a break tomorrow, and reason 2 was because I don't know when I'm moving, and if they say it's going to be next weekend, I need to have all my content done for next weekend in advance. If they say it's the weekend after, then I've got another weekend to take my content. It's really annoying not knowing when, because I'm a planner and I like to be able to know how much in advance I need to plan. So I'm just going nuts and planning as far in advance as I possibly can at the moment, just in case. But my content may be changing next week. It probably won't be. It will probably be changing the week after. But only in the sense that I'll be moving house, so I won't be doing quite as much bookish stuff, and my bedroom will not look as nice as this because I will be stripping it. But I'm gonna go and do my editing now, and I will speak to you guys in my next reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching this one. If you did enjoy watching it, please consider giving it a thumbs up or commenting down below, and you can subscribe to see more of my face on your feed. Thank you so much, guys. Keep smiling and stay positive.